Okay, so I wasn't able to find at all what I was looking for. I don't know what happened to all those buildings. They may not even be free anymore. So this is what I decided to do. I could find all these really great storefronts. I typed in storefront texture maps, and I clicked on, I forget which one it was, this one. And you see it gave me all these really great storefront images that I thought, well, this will work. All of these are great. It's got a reflection in it and everything. Could use these. The problem is, it's just a portion of the building, right? So what I decided I could do is modify my boxes. So I'm going into this one right here, and I am right clicking on it and converting it to an editable poly. And then I'm going into edge mode, and I'm going to do swift loop, and I'm going to that works. Trying to match what I did on the other side. It's kind of hard to do when it's this big. That works. And that works. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is then go into polygon mode, and I'm going to take that polygon, which is right here, and I'm going to extrude it inward. And I'm going to make everything else brick, and I'm going to just put my storefront on that face. Okay, and it only is going to work with things that are editable polys. And the thing is, I may need to on the side of the building here. Did it keep it as a full edge loop? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like I can remove it. I don't want it on that side of the building here because I want to be able to put something else. Okay, and so then I can do that for all my buildings. And that will solve it. And so when I zoom in, oh, I can't zoom in on that one. Let me just zoom in on this one so you can see. Oh, why are you giving me a hard time? But you can see here exactly what I've done. So that now I can put my storefront here, and I can make the rest of this building brick on the other sides. Okay. So let's see, this looks like a big office building, so those tend to be easy to find. Okay, so all I did, storefront texture maps, clicked on one, and it gave me a whole bunch more. I wrote see more, or pick see more, and you know, I can stick all of these in an inset like that, which would work nicely, and then use my brick to create the rest of the building, and problem solved. Okay, so the other one we want is office texture maps. Wow, there's a ton of them. You know, like that looks pretty good. There's no door. We need one that has a door. Let's try office building. So all these are great, they just don't have doors. And so this is why it is good to start looking, you know, periodically to start looking for maps that you can download, that you can use. Because you see how long this can take. Just scrolling through, looking for things. So it's good to have a library. And then in your library, sort by folders. And it will help you whenever you start working on. Okay, why is nobody taking pictures of buildings with doors? See, all these are great. I mean, that's great. Just no door. There used to be all these really great buildings that had. doors on them. And they're just gone for some reason. Okay, this doesn't really fit, but I'm going to use it anyway because it's got a door. Oh, I don't want to use that. This is all Italian. Okay, well, we're going to use it. It's not a good one, but we'll use it anyway. Just for the sake of using it. Okay, so for the easiest thing to do, we're going to work on this building right here. Start with this one. Let's turn that back to the front. Okay, well, this building. You want to convert all these boxes to edible polys. I'm not going to do all these, so I'm not going to convert them all, but you will want to convert them to edible polys. And that is so that you have the independent faces that you can work with. Okay, so I am going to go over here and I'm going to my maps and I'm going to select the building that I just downloaded. Okay, and I'm in my edible poly and I have the polygon selected and I've just selected that face. I'm adding it. And you can see there it is. And that actually doesn't look too bad, considering. Okay, I'm gonna click out of this. And I'm going to need my map scaler. It doesn't look like I need my other UVW. Oh, maybe I do. It's like once you put that on there, it changes it. Change it to box. Okay. And I want to make sure we put this in the middle. And then scale it. Oops. Oh, that's scaling it so that it aligns, the top of the building aligns with the top of the box. And oops, gone the wrong way. Now, it helps, most of all, if you adjust the box to fit the map and work with the map to fit the box. But it's always going to be that simple. So, here we go. It works for all intents and purposes of you now have this map on a surface of the building, and it looks like it's been modeled when it hasn't been. See, it looks like we modeled this really great building, this detailed building. We didn't do any of that, right? We just put a map on a box. And then if you go back and drag it to these two as instances, oops, and then drag it down to your bump, it should make it look even more three-dimensional. Now, obviously, because we don't have anything but a box, this looks weird. because on this building there would be an overhang. And so the way to fix that is to scale this up and then add another piece of geometry that could then become that parapet. But you see how great this and fast this looks for anything in your background. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever played a video game where you got really close to a building and it pixelated. That's because this is what they did. All right, let me show you what I'm going to want to do over here for this storefront. Let's do the storefront building. Okay, so now that it's an edible poly. All right, so what I want to do is install my storefront. I got one in here somewhere that I liked. I thought I had one that matched. There we go. That one. I like that one. That one's cropped a little better. Okay. And so I'm going to apply it just to that face. You see it's on that face. And then, let's see. I can't see it on that one. I'm not going to see it on this one. Let's see how it did. I'm going to need to add some light in here. So let's go back and get my light. I'm going to put, I don't know how many I need yet. Okay, that worked. That was enough to light it up. Might be a little too bright. We don't want to erase all the shadows because this literally is in shadow. Okay, so you can see, right? Look how good that looks. And for the rest of the building, I would just need to select and add the brick. Oh, I know, I wanted to get a different color brick. Oh, right there. Gray brick texture map. Now, you can go and be as detailed. I actually want a gray brick. There is gray brick. That looks like that's a seamless. You can be as detailed as you want. You can go in and do more modeling and create more detailed models. Okay. And attach and show. And I'll need to also get that one and the one on the other side, which I'll have to move my map around to get here. Go to the... Oh, I gotta stop here. We'll finish in the next video.